Good afternoon from The Hague, day 2 of the Directions conference. We actually have quite bad weather. It's raining. We sort of expect storm to come in, but it's a good thing, so people are not there to go out, except for the smokers here in the background. So people really visit the sessions, and we had really good sessions also today. One of the things that was a focus this morning was on cloud, not so much look at the customer side, but also the development side. So how, as a Dynamics partner, is the Business Central service helping you to develop your applications faster? And it's quite amazing, me not being technical, but looking at some of the demos and how it helps to go to market in a much faster way and then deliver services to customers much faster than what you would have in the legacy on-prem world is quite amazing. And so I think there's a lot of opportunities, not just in terms of what it brings to customers, but also for you as a partner, how it helps you to develop applications much faster than in the past. So that was one. The other thing that I found quite interesting in the conversations we had with Microsoft, also with other partners, was a lot of focus on migration. So how do we make sure that we move existing customers into Business Central, into the cloud? And I think it's somebody from Microsoft described it as being, you're standing in front of the Mount Everest, you look at that mountain, you feel like, no way I'm going to go there, because it's just too high. And so that's, I think, the concern, that we as partners are standing in front of that opportunity, and because there are always issues, always challenges, we don't actually start. And so I think a good way to look at that is to segment the upgrade opportunity that you might have with your customers. Segment it in a way to say, okay, how many of my customers probably have a more standardized implementation or a smaller implementation where you could argue, it's maybe easier to move them into the Business Central service. You might also say, well, maybe some of the very old customers, they need to move anyway, so we need to start a re-implementation and we go there first. So I think it's all about slicing the Mount Everest, if you will, into smaller pieces that you can climb. And I think that's something that we as QBS will work on together with Microsoft, together with you, to create those slices and then move to upgrades. It's also interesting because our colleagues from One Click Factory, yesterday we had a nice gathering together with One Click Factory to celebrate our 1-year partnership. And they announced that they're going to come out with an analyzer for Business Central upgrades, so that you can basically take a database and get an analysis in terms of how complicated will it be to really do an upgrade. So quite interesting developments, I would say. And so tonight we're going to have another party here in The Hague, the official gala for Directions. Looking forward for that. And then I'll be back tomorrow with the latest from the conference. See you then.